DARKRAI is almost here. DARKRAI will be released in Pokemon Night on this Thursday, so we're literally almost there. So it's always a short pre-release guide, because DARKRAI has a lot of things going on for it, and you have to really understand its combos to fully play it to its max potential. Even me, on the first day of test server when I tried DARKRAI, I had no idea what I was doing, and I completely misplayed this Pokemon. So I'm here to tell you now on how to properly combo all its moves. It's going to be a sort of hybrid. It has range and also melee attacks. It has so it's kind of like a mix between both, and it also is a special attack. I know it says up there attack, but it's going to be a special attack speedster, the second one after Gengar to be in this game. So for items, no surprise again, it says attack there, but it's a special attack Pokemon. Spoon choice specs will be classics, third item. I just tried energy amplifier a bit, but of course wise glasses or whatever is there, maybe even must have been for early game or something, but you're just gonna play special attack items just like any other mage, just like Gengar. Maybe stacking is also going to be strong, depending on how its scalings are. So we start off the game with Hypnosis and Calm Mind. Calm Mind just increases our special attack, special defense, and a bit of move speed. And Hypnosis, you seek out a target. It's kind of like Dream Eater of Gengar, but with a delayed sleep. So after you can see they're going to fall asleep. And now we have to understand, how does the boosted auto attack of DARKRAI work? Because that's very important to the kid. So first, he only has melee attacks. And you can see I'm not building up any boosted auto attacks. When a target falls asleep, you will be able to get a boost auto attack and attack this target. And this is very important. This is how, this is pretty much one of the most important things about this character. And even if you make two people asleep right here, you can attack multiple targets at the same time with that boosted auto attack. Also, when someone falls asleep, they will not be woken up, and you do additional damage to them while they're sleeping. And after they wake up, you also do additional damage on the next attack. So, yeah, I mean, they will not be woken up, and then you do bonus damage on your next attack as well after they've fallen asleep. So a lot of extra damage being already added to the kit, and that's going to be kind of your last thing in the early game. You want to Hypnosis something, press Calm Mind, do boost auto attack, and try to get it lasted in lane. I don't know if it can be played in top or bot path. It's going to be very difficult, because you're going to see right now, it needs level 6 for its first move. And that as a speedster is already quite rough. We're going to start with a Dark Void. Dark Void is a cone in front of you. We're gonna seek out this dark void ball, whatever it is, shadow ball, Dark Void. And after this Pokemon that got hit by takes damage, it falls asleep. And we also, of course, get the boost auto attack. So the way Dark Void wants probably to be played, though, is you want to use a Dark Void. And if you use another Dark Void again on the same target, it's going to fall asleep. So you can kind of work together. You can see, use one Dark Void. We're gonna wait for our next one. There we go. They're going to fall asleep, and then we want to press our boost auto attack for damage. So this is kind of meant to be played from far away. And what I did in the beginning is, I did Dark Void. I tried to go in basic attack and played like a melee, which I think is totally wrong. You want to play like a ranged speedster kind of mage. That's how you want to play. This also gonna make more sense in a bit as well, with the next ability on the second move. But first, let's also talk about what we have right here. Shadow Claw, which is a bit more straightforward. I'm going to ignore this for now. We have Shadow Claw in a straight line, and then we have a second Shadow Claw that does this right here. And if we attack the target as well, they're going to fall asleep from our basic attack. So Shadow Claw, and even if you miss it, you can still do. But the second part is a point and click. You can see I can't just use it. I have to point and click something. So they're marked right here. We basic attack, and they're going to fall asleep. Alright, and now comes the more important part for... Well, let's just first go over the level 7 abilities, I guess. We have Nasty Plot, and we have Dark Pulse. So, Nasty Plot is the one you want to play with Dark Void, definitely. We can move around, and we can see we build up something under this, like a purple thing, under its HP bar two times. And then if we basic attack, we do additional damage. You can see those things flying out of the sky. That literally looks like the boosted auto attack. So, here comes the combo, right? We want to Nasty Plot around. We want to build, we said it one more time. We want to Nasty Plot around. We want to build up a Dark Void on our opponents. Nasty Plot again, Dark Void, and then activate our boost auto attack, and you can see 3 things flying onto the enemy target for a lot of damage. So that's how we want to play it. We want to dash around with our Nasty Plot, build up as many Dark Voids on as many opponents as possible, make them fall asleep, and then activate our boost auto attack for a lot of damage. So this combo is actually quite fun. And I think it was pretty difficult to play on high ping, so I'm curious how this is going to play out when it comes to life server, you can see you don't want to, like, I used to just go in melee with this, and it just didn't work. Like, you just went down, it was very annoying to play, and I didn't like it. And just quick for this bit as well, on level 11 and 13 we get our upgrades, and Dark Void slows our opponents now. And when someone falls asleep, we also get a reset or nasty plot, which is quite fine, I guess. But you can see it's kind of awkward as well, because it doesn't quite work properly, unless we do it like this. And you can see we get a nasty plot reset now. This every time someone falls asleep, nasty plot resets his cooldown entirely, which is very, very strong for sure. And now to the much more difficult combo, which is Shadow Claw and Dark Pulse. So first, Dark Pulse. We go through these circuits on the ground, and if we move our cursor, you can see right here, we can use our attacks, or we can do one like we kind of pop up, we do a bit of damage, and if we press it again, we are going to come out of the Dark Pulse. You can also use Shadow Claw doing this. You can see, depending on where I use my cursor, you can use Shadow Claw twice, and then at some point, just Dark Pulse is going to go off itself. It looks very weak, and it is very weak unless you combo it with a Shadow Claw properly. So this combo is very important, otherwise this is pretty much unplayable of a build. So we want to Shadow Claw something like this, Shadow Claw. We want to Dark Pulse onto it. We want to press Dark Pulse in the middle, and then Dark Pulse again, depending where the enemies go, and they're going to be falling asleep. Because this target dummy doesn't move now, you can just press it twice in the middle. So we do a Shadow Claw, Dark Pulse once, press it again, and then we can do a lot of damage with our second Shadow Claw, and they fall asleep, and we can burst on our target. This is going to be a very difficult combo to pull off. So I'm gonna show again as well, like in case the enemy runs away. So we do this, Dark Pulse, and then hope they run away, and then we use, we have to use our Shadow Claw before. You already messed it up again. Like, this combo is gonna be so weird to really play properly. Again, on ping it was pretty much impossible. Shadow Claw first. We start with Shadow Claw, we Dark Pulse again, we Dark Pulse where our opponent is going, and then we finish them off with a Shadow Claw, and this does a lot of damage. I don't even know if I can do it on a bot, but like, that's pretty much how you want to play it. It's going to be definitely not easy. So it's not going to be easy. We do this. Here, they run away, and sadly, because he was too fast after using Unite, I didn't get the combo off. So you can see it's not going to be easy. I assume it's going to be better. Like, this is still the test server, right? I already assume that this maybe got buffed until then. And if not, then yeah, that's pretty bad. And you can see right here, I missed my first Shadow Claw. And the enemies, if they have some ways of getting out of the circuits, it's going to be definitely quite rough to play, and definitely a challenging build. But once you master it, or maybe it's better on the live server, maybe it's not going to be all too bad. And now to the last part, which is the most OP thing about DARKRAI, is its Unite move. Its Unite move is ridiculous. You can pretty much just take out any enemy Pokemon, and you can just press it on someone. It's point and click. There we go. They fall asleep. You can also unleash your boost auto attack here at the same time. So if you have also nasty plot stacks up, it's going to be ridiculous. They take damage over time. Of course, the target dummy takes a lot of damage right now because it's very tanky, right? So that's not a surprise. But you can pretty much, the enemy goes into a zone with you and is alone in there. So you can click it right here. And now they're stuck in this entire zone. They take damage over time. They fall asleep at the start as well. They can't run over the circle. They're just stuck in this with you for a short amount of time, or like for not even short. It's actually lost quite long, right? Looks like it's like 5 seconds or something. It's ridiculous. So this thing will be super unfun to play against, of course. I mean, right? Like, especially if DARKRAI gets strong. Only problem is, like, it's kind of weird. Like, the first, like, it takes quite a long time for it to actually start going. Because you also stun yourself a bit. Look at this right here. I can't move right now. I'm trying to move. I can't move. And at the end of it, you're also kind of stunned again. Which is also, you know, like if you get out of this shadow right here, you can see we stand still and we reappear. And the enemies kind of just see like someone build, like the enemies can't attack you and your teammates can't attack the enemy. And they see like 2 things on the map that they can't interact with. That's gonna be very interesting. Gonna be very hard to balance, I feel like. DARKRAI still looks quite exciting. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna get DARKRAI on day 1. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!